You find yourself in a small town. You have entered the town with friends and approached the first quest giver together. Okay, so you know this guy has a quest. Alright. And let me... Okay, hang on. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. I know why.
Hello, adventurer, and welcome to the town of Honeywood. Hello, adventurer.
All right.
Greg, is that you?
Like I'm really there.
You want to hear it again?
Hello, adventurer, and welcome to the town of Honeywood. Hello,
All right.
That's funny.
my sheep have run amok. Can you help me find them?
Okay. So, its sheep have run amok. And he wants help finding them. Do you guys want to help this poor garlic farmer?
Accept.
Sure.
Okay, Tristan.
If I end up with chainmail bikini, though, I'm going to be really disappointed.
Turns out that's a different one. I was looking it up. Okay,
Why
so.
don't you try it on now?
All right, so this is the other copy of it.
My sheep have run amok. It's gonna take a brave adventurer like you to help me find them. Accept this dance. Thank you, adventurer. I knew that when I saw you from afar, you had a brave spirit.
And a brave spirit is what we need.
You turned into me unharmed.
Okay, so that's it for Greg. So, you have been tasked with finding his lost sheep. What do you do? This is where you have to decide what you do.
I would like to ask Greg, where does his sheep usually stay at? Where does he keep his sheep?
There's a small fenced-in area behind the shop.
I go there.
You find that the gate has been left open.
I look for tracks.
Okay, roll your d20 for a perception check. So do you have a d20? I think you said you did.
I have a D20.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Tell me what you get.
14.
That's pretty good. You see some tracks. They're leading all over the place. Like they may have gotten out and just wandered a bit. There's a lot of tracks.
Okay.
I look around and make sure that there's no obvious sheep standing somewhere within sight of us.
You do see a sheep off towards town and kind of by the water.
Oh, I'll approach that sheep.
Okay. What do you do?
I attempt to grab that sheep.
Do you just with your hands?
Yeah, it's just a sheep.
Okay. You grab a hold of it. Why don't you roll a d20 and let's see if you're able to hang on to it.
A 2.
It gets away from you.
Then I call to my group and say, "Hey guys, there's a sheep over here."
Okay.
Help.
Can I speak to the sheep?
You can try.
I'd like to use speak with animals.
All right. Roll your d20 and see if you manage that.
All right. 12.
Do you have any bonuses to speak with animals?
I don't know. What would that be?
Thank you, Jeremy.
Told you I was going to.
Yeah, you get.
I have no clue how to tell that.
You should have a list of abilities.
What are you trying to do, Trent? Or,
Speak to the animals here. I never used it before, so I have no clue how to.
I believe for you it's just an ability.
Oh, he doesn't have to roll for it?
Nope. It's one of his spells granted to him by his spirit. And he just can cast a spell, and he can speak with animals.
Oh. Okay.
Alrighty. He says bat. Grass.
No, I mean...
What a waste of time.
Grass.
No,
Food.
congratulations.
Alright. That's all I got. So it's nice.
So apparently he likes the grass out here better than what he's getting in the pen. That's what you can get from that.
I was hoping he could tell me where all his other friends are. Unless that's the only sheep I'm looking for.
No, there's multiple sheep.
Can I ask Greg how many sheep there are to find?
There's 7. He tells you there's 7 sheep.
I'd like to use handle animal to try to get the sheep back in its enclosure.
Okay. Do you roll for that one, I think?
You do.
All
I
right.
rolled a 17 plus 6.
Okay. You pull out your rope from your backpack and tie it around his neck and lead it right back into the pen.
Right.
Do you close the pen gate?
I don't know, should I?
Yes, but that she doesn't run out again, I would think.
Bah, grass.
Yes, I close the gate.
Okay. So you got 1 back out of 7. Good job.
Woohoo! I would like to do a perception check looking for anything that has already been found as far as the direction the sheep wandered off.
Are you still by the pen?
Yep. I rolled a 26.
You see a lot of tracks. It's hard to distinguish from that point where they go.
Should we split up and go in different directions?
I'm wondering if anyone in the town has a sheepdog that we could borrow.
Do you want to head to town? Or closer to the town? Because Greg's a little bit off the beaten path there.
No, I don't want to leave the rest of the group. I think it's going to take all of us to herd the sheep back. So I'm going to look around and see where the tastiest grass is.
Okay. Why don't you roll a perception check?
What dice am I using for that?
Your D20. 20-sided.
Oh, 2.
Okay. Looks all pretty tasty to you, but you're not a sheep, so...
Not a cat. If I eat grass, I just work it right back up.
Yep, you don't, as a cat, you don't like any vegetables, so...
Okay, well, I think we should just pick a direction and start following tracks.
You might all of you head into town, or ask some other people. Sheep are pretty big.
I am following the group. Whichever direction the group heads in, I will go with.
Down with the group as well.
Well, seeing as how the voice of God just recommended that we head to town, maybe we should head to town.
Alright.
Sounds like we should head to town.
Well, then let's go to town.
Okay.
Go to town.
Why don't we have somebody do a perception check as you get into town?
Alright, well, I'll do it. Although my last roll was not very good.
I can probably do it. I've got something that's pretty good now.
Okay, go ahead.
Plus, hold on. Seven, so 17.
Okay, you see in town, you see a sheep just munching on a flower garden right off the main square. Jeremy, since you rode so well before, as you're heading into town, you see a sheep down by the lake there, just munching on stuff down by the lake. So you have one sheep left to find. Does anybody else want to roll?
I would like to summon a familiar if I don't have it out already,
Okay.
and I want to send him into the sky. He's like a little bit of an ice for me.
So he's a owl or something? Eagle, owl?
He was a little dinosaur that couldn't really do any damage, who can fly. So hopefully he could do something else, like just look around.
Okay, I'm gonna mess up the camera. Sorry.
How dare you?
Well, I got it on the box with all the figurines in it. So
Hang on.
this guy.
You're gonna.
Still okay.
They're
Still
getting
okay.
sick.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Oh.
Kind of
Cute
blends.
little dove.
That's a dinosaur. What are you talking about? Or whatever
Oh,
it
you're right.
is.
You're right.
All right.
So yeah, I just send him on a little bit of a recon for me.
Okay. You see a sheep behind one of the houses being cuddled or petted or whatever by a little girl.
Oh, now I feel guilty. I just want to leave him alone.
All right.
But I relay that to the team. Say, hey, there's a sheep back there.
So that's 4 out of 7. Do you guys lead him back into the pen? Maybe tell the little girl she can go pet him there?
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah,
you,
let's get the sheep we found back.
all right. So you got 4 out of 7.
When we were back at the sheep pen and the gate was left open, was the gate broken or just it was like somebody opened it and didn't close it again?
Somebody opened it and didn't close it again.
Okay.
So
I
it
wondered.
will work.
Okay.
So are we back in front of Greg's shop now?
You can be, or you can go back to town after you get or set off those sheep.
Well, I was wondering if after we get those sheep back, if we should send our little dinosaur flying around here, since we didn't look in the sky over here to see if we can find any more sheep.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that.
So Trent, you're gonna send him up flying.
Yeah.
He sees no more sheep.
Alright.
Hey guys, there's no more sheep.
Well, should we go in the opposite direction of town since we found 3 sheep in town and there's 3 left?
Whatever you want to do.
Sure.
I'm just so disappointed in my speak to animals ability. You just... I'm scared I want to talk to them again. I really know they can help me out, but they're just gonna be like, grass is good.
Do you really think sheep have really high or in-depth thinking going on?
I did. Not anymore.
I'm afraid fairly simple.
Yeah.
So you're going in the opposite direction? You don't see... do a perception check for me. Somebody's clicky.
18.
18. You, on the other side of the pen, you notice some, little, like footprints that are too small for Greg or the people around here. And you also notice what look like dog prints or canine prints of some kind, so maybe a wolf or a coyote or something like that. But they do not lead away in that direction.
So they go into the pen but not out?
They don't go, they don't go to the left. Okay?
Okay.
You don't see them going off in the direction you guys are going to go look.
So the first set appears human, and the second set appears canine?
Human, but very small human.
Okay.
So the same size as that child that was patting on the sheep back in town?
Maybe even smaller.
Ah.
Oh, like a little baby walking around with the dog.
Maybe. Or something that just looks, that has human footprints but isn't actually human.
Right, I don't know all the races we're dealing with.
Right.
So I guess we're going to have to go find things. Can we follow those tracks? You said they didn't go the same way we were wanting to go. Can we follow them?
Do another perception check.
I don't know with this perception.
That
I got it. I rolled a 17 and my sheet says I have a +3.
Oh, that's a 20 then. Very good.
Yeah.
So, you start looking around the pen to see if you can see where these tracks go, and they do lead to the front of the pen, as far as you can tell, because they're all like at the front of the pen. It's all covered with sheep tracks. But you do notice that they kind of lead. You see a canine print that leads like directly behind the shed in the pen. So going straight up from the or where Greg is, towards that path in the woods. See where that path is? So, does that make sense?
I'd like to recall my familiar to me so I can get my alert status.
Okay, he's with you again.
Yeah. It says here, I get a feat of alertness if my familiar is within arm's reach. So I'd like to have my familiar nearby.
Okay, so you
there's
see
canines around.
You see a canine track like right over here. Okay. And the gate's right here, but or up here, I guess. So this is the gate, and there's a track up here. That helps.
Do we see any blood in the pen?
Nope.
Okay. No signs of violence?
Nope.
So I can just follow these? I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, the tracks get lost in the sheep. Can we see where they're going after they've gone to the front of the pen, assumingly right now, to open it? Can we see where they've gone after?
They look like they went around the pen, but that one track that's up north of the pen doesn't seem to be like it was going around the pen, but maybe leading away.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Should we follow that track group?
Works for me.
Sure.
Okay, yeah, that was what I was about to ask anyway.
Okay, so let's move you up here. Oops, he fell over. Oh, Greg, you're not going. You gotta stay here, buddy. Okay. Alright, so, does anybody want to do another perception check?
I'll do one.
Okay.
$24.
Alright, you see more canine tracks and sheep tracks. And they seem to be leading off through that, down that path.
To the sheep.
Is somebody messaging me?
Not yet.
There's some. I'm getting beeping. Is that me or is that one of you guys?
Trying to tell you that I had walked away from my computer.
Oh, well, I didn't have Discord open and where I could see it. All right, so you're back. That's good. So you've discovered tracks leading down this path in the woods, and I think Jacob said you're gonna follow it.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm using the pack.
What was that?
I'm gonna leave the pack. To be in front.
So okay, yeah. Give me your order. Who's in front?
I'm in front.
Oh man, I'd like to stay in the, like to protect everybody and stay in the back.
I would like to be in the middle.
All right. So you're gonna have to. I'm not recognizing voices yet. So Jacob, you're in front. Not Jacob. Jeremy, you're in front. Jacob, where are you?
I'll be probably third, I guess.
Karen, where are you?
I'll be second.
Millie?
I'll be fourth.
What is Karen playing?
She is playing a fighter.
You're a fighter. You're the fighter, okay.
And then, Trent, you okay behind?
Oh yeah, yes please.
Alright, so that's... Oh, you guys can't see that.
Nope. We're using our imagination.
I got you all set up, and you're not on camera.
Good.
Okay, so there you go. You find the tracks lead you towards a broken down hut, and right towards what looks like there was a basement or something underneath it. And right into that. So it's all collapsed, but the basement seems like you can get in there. Do you want to go in? What was that?
Forward and onward.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say let's look for tracks, but now let's go in.
The tracks lead you there.
Let me go.
Oh, okay, let's go in.
Danger sense. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Alright.
I could look around for like a door or really any traps around it.
Alright. So you're up front then?
Don't worry about it. I'm jumping in.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you come to the first it turns into kind of a cave. Okay? And gotta get all these this guy's in there too. So you're at the opening of a cave. Do you want to go in? What do you want to do?
Are we going in?
I'm going to head in.
I want to go into this. Is getting interesting.
Are you stealthing or anything, anyone?
Alright. I'm just gonna reach down and pick up a rock and cast light on the rock.
Okay. Oh.
Let's cast light on my head.
Hmm?
Just cast light on my hair, so my hair will glow.
Oh, sure. Okay, cast light on his hair.
Holy
Not like I'm
Nova.
really thinking. I'm a sneaking dwarf with a glowing head. Just ignore me. I'm not here.
Alright, on going inside, I turned that down and it didn't work. You see a massive hound and one sheep.
What the?
How big is this hound?
It's probably at its haunches, probably about 4 feet tall.
Holy cow.
Is it friendly?
I don't know.
I'd like to stick with it.
have a glowing head.
Can I see it? I
Yeah.
can see this thing, right?
Yeah.
Can I talk to him? Talk to this dog?
Sure.
You can only cast your 3 level 1 spells a day, French, and you've already cast 1.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I should have saved it because that sheep was not helpful.
I'm sorry. You're a prepared spellcaster. You can't cast it again. You can only cast it once a day. Sorry.
Okay. No. Well, I'm still learning. It's only my second game here. Ever.
Alright, the dog does see you.
I use handle animal to tame the dog.
Okay, is that something you have to roll for?
Yeah, but I didn't roll well. I got a 12.
Okay, it just looks at you, and its tongue's hanging out, going.
Okay, well that makes me think it's a friendly dog.
Until it bites your hand off.
Is anybody able to tell that it's actually a dog and not something else in dog's
Could be a
clothing?
shapeshifter.
Anyone?
Anyone have what?
Silver.
Oh, shoot. I haven't picked up silver.
Silver coins.
No, not that kind of silver. I know what he's talking about, and no, Jacob, I don't think anybody will have a silver weapon. We're too low a level for that.
Yeah.
Or I should say, we should be too low a level for that.
Can I just tell it to sit? Stay.
Oh, but I pet the dog.
Okay, it starts going with its foot, as you're petting it. It's got its leg going.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
So it seems like a dog.
It looks like a dog.
The sheep
just-
is somewhat suspect.
Don't trust
I
the
go
sheep.
up and I pet the sheep.
Bah.
Well, we know they're not going to attack us.
I tried getting both the sheep and the dog to come out of the cave.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
Handle animal check.
Alright.
14. So.
Okay, so one of them will come with you willingly, maybe the other one may not. So which one do you want to take?
The sheep.
Okay, what are you gonna do to do that?
Food.
For a sheep?
Hmm.
Oh, why not? I mean, it probably eats vegetables.
Like, I got some grass, and it'll follow you, hopefully.
Exactly.
You got grass? Alright. Where are you gonna take the sheep?
Back to its place. The corral.
Who's going with you?
Should we all go? Just stick together?
So, I think we should all stick together.
Okay. I was gonna
Hi, Ryan.
suggest whoever's head is lit up like a Christmas tree, just stay down here. I'll stay down with you.
I can stay down here, that's fine.
I want to keep an eye on this dog. A 4-foot dog is not normal.
There are dogs that big.
Okay, I'm still freaking out.
They start yelling into the cave asking
Oh,
if
we're
anybody...
petting a normal dog? Then why aren't we petting it by now?
What? Jeremy was.
Petting the dog.
On the way back, can I, like, perceive if the sheep is not actually a sheep?
It's a sheep.
Okay.
So, did Trench and Jeremy stay in the cave?
Apparently we decided to stay in the cave, even though I think that's not a wise idea, but...
Oh, it's not? Oh boy.
Well,
But, yeah,
I agree. I like staying together.
I agree. I'm known to be a risk taker, though.
I see.
Alright, where's my dice? Let's see what happens while you guys are down there by yourselves.
Okay. Hey, Jeremy. Sorry, bro.
Hey, it's all good. Trust me. It's all good.
Like a lot of
That was
dice.
a lot of dice. That's
I got them on my bag. Okay. Yeah, it sounded bad, didn't it?
Roll for initiative. Run back.
50 or above. Yeah, okay.
in combat?
You're in combat. So,
Something ridiculous. Oh, let's fight a wraith.
What?
Are you fighting the dog?
so
That dog's screaming.
as you're petting the dog, do a perception check.
Okay.
Good. You want me to do one too?
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus.
20!
Sorry. I'm sorry, Tracy. I rolled a 20 plus 24.
Okay, so you're first. So.
Wait, you said perception.
Oh,
Or did you
okay.
get
So
initiative?
I'm sorry. You hear scurrying down the cave that you guys didn't look for.
Okay, I would say
All right.
you rolled the highest perception, so you get to go first.
Okay, so now roll for initiative.
Initiative.
Okay.
Okay, roll initiative, okay.
It's just
What
Trench
is
and
that?
Jeremy.
26.
Okay, so you are first probably. Trench, what did you get?
Let's see. Oh, shoot, 20 again.
Okay. Let's see what these guys roll.
That is rare. I'm so excited.
Oh, they kind of sucked at it. So,
I still don't want to fight.
So, as you are petting the dog, two little kobolds come up the tunnel. So, Jeremy, what do you want to do?
Two little kobolds?
Yep.
I don't know, do I know? What do they speak? Draconic. I don't know Draconic. Diplomacy. Let's say we know counting. Try to diplomatically talk to them and ask them why they're here. Ooh, 6 plus 7. That's not very good. 13.
They attack. So
And they attack.
they're looking to attack you. They
don't care.
No, you took their sheep, dude. Their sheep
Oh,
is
they
missing.
stole the sheep. I'm just here.
All right, Trench, what do you do?
Wait, I can still attack. That's
Okay.
a free action.
All right.
So I am going to incur 1 point of burn to do a mud blast. 20. Does that hit him?
I'm sure it does. Yep.
All right. Hold on. I gotta count out my dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Huh? 20 damage. We'll say.
To who? Is that
I
both
don't
of them?
know. Whoever came out first, yeah, they said they were here to kill me, so I wanted to kill them.
Okay, so one's dead.
And I end my turn.
Trench, what do you do?
So I have dark vision. Do I see any more?
How far does your dark vision go?
60 feet.
You see a couple more.
Oh, great. Do they see me?
They know from that blast that something's going on. They're all coming.
All right. I would like to shoot at one of them with my bow.
Okay.
And 1.
Okay, so that doesn't hit.
Shoot myself in the foot.
So this one's attacking Jeremy. These two are moving into range.
I'm so glad I got a 20 on initiative and I'm 1 attack.
13. Jeremy.
13 to hit.
Yep.
It fails, or it doesn't hit.
Okay. All right, Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Your turn.
Oh.
How
so
long
we're
is we're going to be gone for?
Let's say 10 rounds, because you gotta take that sheet back to Greg, unless you guys decide to come back and think better of splitting the party.
10 rounds.
Hi, Supreme. Thanks for the follow. I mean, literally, they should be gone. 10 rounds is 60 a minute. Yeah, so that's obviously not long enough, but I want to have them have a chance to get in here. So.
Oh, all right. Is it back to me?
It is.
Alrighty. I'm going to step up to him.
Yeah.
To the one that is closest. I don't know who's closest. And I'm going to trip him.
Okay.
So, what is that? 16 against his CMD. You don't roll. You just pick a CMD and it's like AC.
His CMD is 10. So
He's prone.
Okay.
He's on the ground.
All right. Alrighty. Trench.
I'm gonna shoot at him again.
Which one are you shooting at, bud?
The one that just fell down.
Okay. Now, I think it's disadvantage because he's on the ground.
Yep, he's flat-footed.
It's disadvantage for Trench to shoot at him, right?
Yes, the kobold that's
I'm sorry?
flat-footed. The kobold that's on the ground is considered flat-footed.
So it's against his flat-footed. Okay.
Yes.
So roll twice.
So it's at a disadvantage?
Yeah, because he's a small target now. Smaller target.
Alright. 16 and 14.
14 hits. So roll for damage.
Alright. That would be a 1d8. Okay. Looking for the d8 here. I'm still on. Which one's which? That's not it. Alright, here we go. 5 plus 2.
Okay, you killed that one.
Oh, yeah, take that.
Alright. These two move in to attack Jeremy. You see 2 more come in. Let's just put them. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, hey.
Getting tired of moving over there to put them in there. All right, so
That could be an issue.
do you guys still continuing on towards Greg's, or have you thought better of splitting the party yet?
I look at Jeremy and like with a look of concern, like let's get the F out of here, bro.
And yeah, I'm feeling bad that I've left them down there. I would, if it's not too meta, I'd be happy to turn around and go back to the cave.
I'm okay with you guys thinking maybe tie the sheep up and go back.
Actually, I could help out with that. I can send my familiar out and give him a little bit of a warning that something's going on here.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you guys come back. We'll do one more turn without you there as you make your way back in. So these guys are attacking. There's 2 on Jeremy. Jeremy always has buffed up guys, so he's probably going to be fine anyway.
I feel better knowing that he's lit up. Like everybody's going to go after him.
Yeah.
And I'll just stay back here.
So, where's the... So, 16, Jeremy? Jeremy?
What?
16 hit? Okay. 18 hit?
No.
Okay. So, he's still fine, guys. Alright. Jeremy, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to take a point burn to do another mud blast. That's right in front of me. So I'm going to get 2 hits. They're going to get 2 attacks of opportunity against me.
Okay.
Each one's going to get an attack of opportunity.
Alright.
But does a 24 hit?
Yeah.
Alright, you want to do your attacks of opportunity before I do damage?
Nat 20 on one. The other one had 3.
Okay.
So... Where's this weapon? Oh. 1d6. 4 points of damage. Oh no, it's double.
Okay.
8 points. Oh wait, no, I have to confirm.
No,
Hang
you
on.
have to roll to confirm.
I did not confirm. So 4 points of damage.
I laugh at him.
Alright. So how much damage did you do?
So how much damage did I do?
Yeah, you had that
64.
60.
66 damage.
Okay. The other one?
Well, I didn't do nothing to him.
Okay. So one's gone, obviously. Alright. Trench.
I shoot at another one.
Okay. Maybe move over here. So you can get line of sight.
Yeah, I don't want to shoot Jeremy by accident.
Well, you could if you want to. I mean, I don't mind.
I don't want.
You're probably not going to hit him anyway.
You're my safety net between them and me. So.
Okay.
Yeah. 15.
15 hits.
Here we go. 8 plus 2.
Okay, that kills another one.
Oh man, I'm on fire. Alright.
Alright, that's after the caster gets in here, not yet.
I should throw some water at you. If you're on fire.
Okay, Kobold's turn. So, this one's going to move up to this dude. Oh wait, that one's dead. This one, these guys are going to move up. Jeremy, again. That one misses. And that one misses. So they don't hit. These guys are going to move in. Alright, everybody coming back?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Roll initiative. We'll put you in place where you are.
By the dog.
No, I mean, what do you roll for initiative?
Oh. 18.
18.
Yeah, I also rolled an 18.
Well, now, do you guys have any pluses to your initiative?
That's what it was.
Okay.
Oh, I have a plus 3, so 21.
21. And was that, who was that?
Billy.
Millie? Okay. And Karen?
Yeah, my total is 9.
Okay.
I
Well,
rolled a 6 plus.
you're still ahead of the kobold. Those are kobolds, by the way. In case you didn't catch that.
Right.
Alright. The hound has gotten out of there. He doesn't want to deal with any of this. He likes being petted, but... Huh?
Ran away?
Yeah, he's
Oh, I was kind of giggling this whole time at the dog just standing there over he's fighting.
he's done. Alright.
I was
Alright.
hoping that dog would help me out. Will help
I
us
have
out.
to make friends with that dog and have him on our quest.
Okay, seeing you guys come in... Well, no, it's not there. Okay. Alright, we'll just leave it at that. It's Jeremy's turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to attempt a grapple combat maneuver against the one that's standing in front of me.
Okay.
27.
That
Yes,
gets him.
I pick him up. I walk into that 5-foot section of cave. So I'm carrying him with me.
So, like, right, I don't know where you're going.
Where the kobolds are coming through, that little 5-foot section.
Yeah, right here?
Like the bottleneck area.
Yeah, I'm going to stand in the bottleneck so they can't get by me.
Okay. So he's...
I'm going to throw him on top of one of his comrades.
Okay.
The one that's standing in front of me. So they land on each other.
Alright, so... Let's put...
And then they can't get by me very easily.
Alright, so there's still one. I guess he's behind this guy. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Like that?
And then that's my turn. Yep.
Alright. Trench.
Alright, so do I lose? Oh, no, he's right there. That guy's still alive, right?
Yeah.
So I can shoot him.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna walk up to him and swing my axe instead.
Okay.
Yep, I got a 7 plus... 2. 9.
9? That does not hit. Millie. So you have one alive there.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Roll a d20 to try to hit him.
Yep.
and I get a 1.
Okay. So when you get roll a 1, something bad always happens.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Did she shoot me in the back by accident?
No, I get to choose what happens. So, as you're pulling that out, it accidentally misfires and shoots right into the ground next to your foot. Luckily, it does not injure you. But,
Oh, good.
yeah, this time. So your first D&D roll was a 1. That's great. Jacob.
You can only go up from there.
Yep. Unless you're Ben.
I go up to the one next to Jeremy and try to hit it with my Morning Star.
Okay.
Well, that didn't hit.
What'd you get?
9.
Okay. Karen.
Okay, so I have a longbow, and is that Jeremy blocking the way?
No, you have a straight shot
Okay, I do have a straight shot.
at the one behind Jeremy.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I was thinking of reaching over Jeremy's shoulder and getting a different one. But, yeah, I can do... I also have a sword. If I'm going for that one behind Jeremy, maybe I should just do the sword.
Whatever you want.
So, what this said, you're going to have to help me through this, because this is where I don't know what dice I roll.
Okay.
It says, both hands, plus 6, 1d10 plus 6.
Okay, first you have
So
to...
am I rolling?
You roll a d20 to see if you hit it.
Oh, I rolled it. Oh, okay. So the d20 says 11. Now, do I get...
So, right next to the main hands, or both hands, it says plus 6, you said, so you add that.
So 11 plus 6, 17?
Yep, that would hit.
Okay. And now I roll the d10 to figure out how much damage?
Yep.
Ah, okay. All right, hang on. 3 plus 6, 9.
9 points of damage. You killed it.
Die. Okay.
Oh, by the way, every time one of these are dying, I'm like collecting its like claws and putting it on a necklace I wear.
Right now? Trench, right now?
It's,
Wait until after combat.
well, just later, just letting you know that's what I'm doing.
You get along with my son really well.
Yeah. Oh man, I got one claw because I only killed one in our last. Well, I didn't kill it. Jeremy did, but I really wanted it, so I took it.
Okay, these guys are these two are standing up, and these guys are moving back.
Advance.
Whoa, there's a lot in there.
Holy cow! Is that another sheep or is that a dinosaur?
It's a sheep. You can't see that yet, though. So,
Okay.
Can they do anything else besides stand up? They really can't, right? Can they attack you, Jeremy?
What?
The ones that stood up, can they attack you?
Yes, they can attack, but they can't move.
Alright, let's see if they have any range. They have a sling. So one was right at you and one was a little bit further. So let's have the one at you try and hit you with whatever he's got. Where is it? Oh, a spear. Yeah, so he would be able to reach you. 15, so that doesn't hit. The other one with the sling, 6, so that doesn't hit. Alright, Jeremy.
Yep. Alright. So, as a swift action, I'm going to take 1 point of burn and activate Kinetic Leap. And I am going to acrobatically jump from where I am between those 4 over there, almost straight ahead of me. You know what I'm talking? Tracy?
There?
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm going to attempt a standing jump. That's going to be a pretty high roll.
Let's see what you do.
Yeah. 17 plus 35. I think I made it.
Yeah. You're level 1, right?
Remember what we discussed?
But you gotta be doing level 1 stuff. You can't be.
I picked up and I grappled the one in front of me.
Okay. So you could actually be doing a lot more damage if you wanted to, correct?
What?
You could be doing a lot more damage if you wanted to, correct?
Oh, I could have killed everything on first round if I wanted to.
Okay. All
I
right.
grappled one of them. I grappled the one to my right. I picked him up by his throat.
All right.
I rolled a 13 against the CMD.
Okay.
I don't know if that succeeded. That was a pretty lousy roll.
That's with your bonuses?
That's with my bonuses. I rolled
Yep.
2.
Yep. That makes it. All right. Trench.
Alright. I got a question with great axes.
Sure, they're great.
Yeah, man. Can I only attack one, or can I attack more than one if I wanted to swipe it more than one?
No, there are feats and abilities that will allow you to attack multiple times in a turn, but
Gotcha.
you don't have those. So you can go up and you can attack one in the face.
I don't want to clog up the area, so I'm just going to shoot another one with my bow. Let's see. Oh, 20!
20?
Alright. Yeah, so I gotta do it again, right?
Yep, see if you confirm.
Come on, please.
What'd you get?
No, it's either a 6 or a 9. One of them.
Plus, what's your bonus? What's your bonuses to your? Are you doing the great axe or what? What were you doing?
No. Sorry, doing a crossbow.
So what's your bonuses to crossbow?
So it says here crit is 19 to 20 times 2.
You got the crit to start with, but what did you confirm is the question. You can't tell.
Oh, I got a 6.
Okay, and then you add that to whatever your bonuses are to crossbow to see if it beats their armor class. If it beats it, not necessarily get a 19 or 20, then you get the crit.
Oh, it's a. Let me figure out. This is a 6 or a 9. I can't tell. It's a 6.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 6. So no, 6 plus 2, 8.
Okay, so that doesn't quite make it.
Okay.
I just wanted to make sure we knew how to do it.
Yeah, I trying to. What the hell did you do?
Good.
And now I just roll for damage, right?
Yep.
Because it's just normal. All right. So it's 1d8. 7 plus 2.
Oh, that kills it.
Sweet.
So, which one were you shooting? This dude?
The closest one I can see.
Probably that dude.
At the entrance of yeah, that one.
Alright. So,
Yeah.
Millie. Oh, I'm sorry. Was there more?
No, I was just gonna make a mental note of who I'm trying to collect fangs from.
Alright. I'm gonna try to hit that closest one to us with my light crossbow.
Okay.
18. My crossbows. So it says if I do range both hands, it's +3 1d8.
Okay, plus 3 is to your roll. So instead of 18, you had 21. And then it's roll a d8 to see how much damage you did.
And I did 2 damage.
Okay.
I'm rolling very high where it doesn't count as much, but not very high where it does count.
Okay. Jacob.
I go pretty much up to the, well, it looks like the left for me, left side of that kobold, so that I'm not in the entryway, but I'm right next to it still.
This is you. So, like, there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And I try to whack it with my Morning Star.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Eight damage.
It's dead.
Hooray.
Yay. Okay. Actually, this sheep. I'm sorry, this sheep is in here. Or no, it's in here. Never mind, it's in here. Ah.
Taking a nap.
All right. I'm sorry. That was Jacob. Karen.
I can't tell looking at my screen. The kobold to the left of Jeremy, way up there, is that one damaged or anything? And do I have a straight shot to it?
I think you have a straight shot. Let's see how far it is. Each one of these squares is 5 feet. 3.
I have, with my longbow, I have a range of 110 feet.
Okay, you're good.
Okay, so I'm going to do the longbow. Yeah. 20.
Nat 20. Okay. Was it a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
roll to see if you confirm.
Okay, so what am I rolling for that?
Your D20 again. You have to beat his armor class to get it to confirm.
18.
It beats his armor class. That's a crit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Like these dice.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay, and also I have a +2 on that. So, but I guess that doesn't matter anymore. Okay, so 1d8 plus 4. So, get a big number now. 8. I
Okay.
swear I'm not making these up. 8 plus 4, 12.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
Does he explode?
I think so. I think he does. At that.
Cool.
Okay, the kobold's turn. The kobolds are going to... Let's see,
Get nervous?
these guys are going to attack him, and these 3 are going to move back in here. So yeah, they're a bit nervous.
The one that I grappled, he can try to break free.
Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so what does he have to roll to break free. He doesn't. Oh, never mind.
CMB versus my CMD.
Well, he rolled a 6. So.
6 plus what?
-1.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's hard.
Okay, so he's struggling, but he's not doing anything. The other two are attacking Jeremy. That one doesn't hit. And you know what? Hang on, I gotta reroll everything. That was a D12.
Kyle.
10, 13. Oh, and at 20. One of them hits you. So let's see if he confirms.
Which one hit me? Because he's going to die.
The one to your right.
The one to my right. He's dead.
Not yet.
Oh, no. Trust me, he's dead.
So let's see what damage he does. So you got. This is the second time you've gotten hit.
This is the second time I've gotten hit through a critical.
Ooh. 2. No, wait. 0. He rolled a 1. 1. He rolled a 1 damage and it's -1 on his long spear. So I guess not. I guess this is not the second time you've gotten damage. So.
I guess he doesn't have to die.
Okay. So that's the kobold's turn. Jeremy.
Alright. He made me mad. So I'm going to do a combat maneuver, steal, and I'm going to steal his weapon from his hand.
Alright.
Nice.
16 plus 11, 27 to steal his weapon against the CMD.
Yeah, that takes it.
I have his weapon.
You have his
Smack him with it.
spear. Jeremy's he's doing the Santa Claus thing where he's a high level. He's not supposed to actually hurt anybody. Is that correct, Jeremy?
Well, I can hurt things. I just have to, reel back in my damage.
Yeah. So he's your protection.
I'm your safety net, more or less.
Normally you wouldn't roll with a high level character, obviously.
But with new players, it's no fun if you get killed.
True. So Trench, I guess you would have been fine.
What'd you say?
I said thanks, Gandalf. Obi-Wan.
So is Jeremy still holding one of those guys?
Yep, and now he has a spear too. Okay, Trench, it's your turn.
I am gonna do some Indiana Jones stuff.
Okay.
Alright. I am going to try to shoot
Thanks, Ryan.
what do you calling these things?
They're kobolds.
Kobolds, okay. Yeah, so the one that the kobold that Jeremy's holding, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
You better not hit me.
Yeah, if you roll crap, if you roll a 1, you're gonna hit Jeremy, just so you know.
Oh, I'm aware.
And you know what he does to people who hit him.
Oh yeah. No, that's. I don't think that's very character-like of mine. I'm going to. Who do I have in line of sight? Could you? I'm unable to see my piece. I'm backing up a little bit on the camera.
Pretty high AC trench. You could just walk up there.
Well, not that far.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to take a look.
You could move up so you're within melee range next time and then shoot him.
Can I move? How many feet can I move?
It's your speed? It's probably like 30?
30 feet. 30 feet. You can make a double move action and move 60 feet, but if you do that, then you can't attack in the same turn.
Okay, yeah, I think I'll just run in. And
That's 30.
I want to posture up at the left, all the way to the left from where I'm at. If I can go, I want to have a good line of sight of anything else coming in.
Okay.
And then I'll just ready myself here, I guess. I don't know.
All right. So you can shoot.
Oh, I can still shoot?
Yep.
Okay, then I shoot the one right in front of me.
Okay.
I know you guys can't see this, but my dice is cocked.
Okay, roll again then.
It fell on my keyboard. So
Well, you know, this is all honor anyway, so just roll again. It's fine.
Oh, no, we all know you rolled a 1. Don't worry.
Oh, no, I would be glad to roll a 1.
You gotta make me be creative then. 13?
14 plus 2.
That hits. That hits.
Wait, so you want to roll a 1 so you can hit me? You want to hit me?
Oh, you were shooting the guy in his arms. That's right.
It makes for good flavor there, Jeremy. Alright.
No.
8 plus 2, 10.
Okay, so he just kind of crumbles in Jeremy's arms, and Jeremy is now holding the corpse.
That's okay. Now I have 2 weapons. I can throw the body at something.
Yeah, you
Just
can.
not me. I didn't hit you.
Oh.
Millie.
Oh, no. I know you want to hit me, though.
Millie, it's your turn.
That's
Alright,
pretty
I'm
cool.
gonna go 30 feet from in the room.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my range and hit the little guys that are standing on the ground there. They're still alive. So I'll do the one on the right.
Okay.
One that has no weapon anymore.
Okay.
I got a 20.
Nice. A nat 20?
Yeah.
Roll to confirm.
And then I got a 15, and then for range movement, it's a +3, so it's 18.
That was your reroll. That confirms. Go ahead and see what you got for damage. And you got to double it.
And I got 6.
Okay, so and that's doubled?
No, I got a 6 with a 12.
Nice. Okay, so he's like, where the heck did my weapon go? What the heck? And then he's like, dead. So, not having a good day.
Or it does the whole, like, here's your weapon.
Poor guys. Jacob.
Go to the one to the left of Jeremy and smack it with my Morning Star.
Okay.
I just want to see this in real life. A Morning Star being swung.
18
That hits.
to hit.
Is that a crit?
No.
Okay.
And then 8 damage again.
Crushed his head in. Alright, so this whole room is cleared out. There's a lot of little humanoid footprints here, and obviously sheep tracks, and you see the tunnel leading, and you hear some bah from the other room. Bah, bah, bah.
So I'm still holding that corpse.
You are.
I throw it at Trench.
Okay.
I just dumped into the other room.
Do
Well,
I need to roll anything?
Maybe roll a reflex save to get out of the way. But either way, I'm charging into the other room as fast as I can.
bah.
And here I was trying to stealth into there.
Sneaky,
Well,
sneaky.
not being after me, but here, I'll tell you what. I'll take their attention off of you, so they're going to be more worried about the angry dwarf that's charging at them.
Well, I had a 29 to my stealth.
Well, they're definitely not going to see you with an angry dwarf or Northern Adam. They're going to be worried about the dwarf.
Bah, bah. Can you guys see that? All right.
You might have to move forward. There we go.
All right. So in this room, you can see Jeremy and Jacob. You can see a few more kobolds and some bedrolls and fire in the corner. So it's kind of smoky. And like some root vegetables or something in a big pot of water starting to boil.
Oh boy, sheep stew.
Yeah.
Tackle the sheep to keep it from running away.
Is that what you want to do?
Is it my turn?
Who killed the last one? Millie?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, Jacob did? So Karen, what do you want to do? I moved you up, so you can't really, you're kind of blocked.
I want to get in there and shoot another kobold.
Okay, so you can let's put you up here.
Yeah.
Jacob's going to attack the sheep. Not nice, Jacob. Let's get you all so you can see what's going on. All right. So y'all can see that scene now. So
Does there seem to be any sort of boss kobold in there, or are they all?
kind of hard to tell. Some have like weird things on their head. One has a necklace made of rocks. None seem. I mean, as far as you can tell, none seem to be the boss. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
There may be a boss there, but or a chief or whatever. Okay.
Okay. Well, do I get to go first?
Yeah, you're next in order.
Okay, so the one that's closest to me, I'm going to swing at with my sword.
Okay.
So, alright, so I'm rolling my 20. 17 plus 6. 23.
That hits.
Okay, and then my 1D, I have to find my D10. Okay. Oh, 9 plus 6, 15.
Okay, so it's this one? He's dead.
Yep, that one.
Okay. The kobold's turn. They didn't like that. Just like so. This one's gonna attack you, Karen.
Okay.
Yeah. Getting back out so I can make sure I'm doing this right. That's not good. He doesn't. I'm assuming that a 7 doesn't hit.
How do I know that?
Okay, so you on your sheet it says AC.
Uh-huh.
That's the number you're looking at. That's your armor class. So what?
So I got 18.
Yeah. So they have to beat an 18 to hit you. Ha 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 ha. You're like Jeremy. You're laughing at him. All right. This one's gonna run up and attack you too.
Come at me, bro.
16 plus 1, 17. So he doesn't hit either. This one's gonna attack this guy here. So that would be Jacob.
Meh.
Yeah, 11. I'm sure that doesn't hit. This one is going to attack Jacob also. 4. And this one is going to try and get past the sheep without injuring it and attack Jeremy. 4. Okay, so none of them hit.
Well, if they all forgot about me.
Well, there's a sheep kind of blocking you. You were going to do something with the sheep. So, all right. Jeremy, it's your turn.
Wait, didn't the one try to attack me?
Yeah, it got a 4.
Oh, yeah, that didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so I am going to acrobatically jump over him. What would that be? 41?
You rolled a 41?
Yeah, I jumped over him. That's all I did. Because I want to be on the other side of him.
Other side of the sheep.
No, on the other side of the kobold.
Oh. You were going to do something with the sheep last time you said anything.
Well, this kobold kind of annoyed me, so now I'm going to... It's not cooperating, is it?
No.
The sheep just lied down and decided to have a nap.
You know what? The sheep should be in order, too. The sheep's going to move off. How's that? The sheep's going to move off.
Alright, so I reach down, I pick up a handful of sand, and I throw it in the kobold's eyes. That's a dirty trick combat maneuver. To blind him.
And what is that? Is that a CMD or something? Or what is that?
Yeah, it's my CMD versus his CMD. And I win.
Okay.
He's blinded.
Okay. How many rounds does that last?
And that it's longer than what he's going to be alive.
Okay. Alrighty.
So when he's blinded, he has a 50% miss chance,
Okay.
and he gets a -4 to hit.
Okay. Trench.
So I'm going to go to. I'm only seeing one cobalt left. Is that right?
No, there's 4. No, 5.
He can't reposition the.
There's 4. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left.
If you reposition the camera, you can, Tracy, because all we see is our backs.
Oh, losing cord. Let me hang on.
Oh, hello.
I know. I think I found my chair.
I'm in your chair.
Oh, wait, no, you can't be doing that. That's mine.
I think I paid for it. How's that?
That's a little better, yeah.
So they're all the kobolds are right in here.
Okay, can I squeeze by whoever that is in front of me?
Yeah, because they're you can go like this in between, or you can come around this side because I'm assuming. Well, that didn't work. You just killed somebody.
Oh. Hey, try to jump over him. I really want to see you try to jump over him, looking at your acrobatic skill.
Oh, you know what? I'll do that. I'm gonna jump.
You know I'm joking, right?
Shoot, I'm committing.
Fucking scream. Okay.
What did you roll?
What happened is I fall and I land on one of them and hopefully kill him.
Hey, the worst that can happen, one of my characters tried to jump over a kobold and I landed on his spear.
Oh, hey, okay, that's...
So, you might not want to say, well, the worst that can happen, is you'll die.
All right, you're prone, and so is a kobold.
Did he lay down or something?
He said he rolled like crap, right?
No, I didn't roll yet.
Oh well, roll. I thought you said you rolled. I'm sorry.
Oh, not yet. Alright, I'm rolling up. Oh, shoot. Oh, shit.
What did you roll?
A 1?
Oh, okay. You jump up and you land right on his spear. He's not prone, but you take piercing damage from the spear. Let's see how much. Thanks, Jeremy. That was your fault. So that is... Okay. I have all my dice on one side of the laptop, and then you guys are on the other, so I have to keep moving around. You take 2 points of damage. All right. That was Trench. Millie, you're up.
You're nicer than Nate. Nate gave me an automatic 6.
Well, Nate knows the rules better than I do, obviously.
What?
Nate knows the rules better than I do, obviously.
Well, I'm gonna be coming on.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the one whoever's closest to the one that's prone, and I'm gonna hit them with my scimitar.
Okay. None of the kobolds are prone.
No, I don't know which person that is that's prone. So I don't know your name.
It's Trench.
Oh, that's me, the wonderful one who took a leap of faith and failed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna to the one that's standing over you.
Okay.
The nice thing is, when the kobolds turn to come around, he can't do anything because his spear is stuck in you.
Great!
Is that true? That's not true.
Well, yeah, you said he impaled himself, so that spear is stuck in him.
He would take it right back out, though.
You might have to take a turn to get it out.
So I rolled a 9. Does that hit?
Is there any pluses to that?
That is with my pluses.
No, it does not hit.
Oh, I tried.
Hey, it's worth a shot. I think on crits your scimitar goes on fire too. So.
Yes, it does.
Alrighty, Jacob.
Alright, I try hitting one of the ones that is attacking me.
Okay.
14.
Is that without or with bonuses?
That's with.
It does not hit.
Okay.
Karen.
Well, I'm going to go at the one directly in front of me with my sword.
Hey, I got a raid of 7 people. Hi, guys. Hey, Aquafire. Thanks for the raid. I got a raid.
Ah, cool.
Oh,
Okay.
my moderator is just a Nightbot, so why is it... Oh, because you guys are spamming emotes. Just do like a couple. Don't do a bunch. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, wow, it timed you guys out. Hang on a second, guys.
Okay, so I rolled another 20. Nah.
Okay.
So then I roll again to confirm. Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yep.
This is the part. 17.
How long did it time you out for? 17? Is there any
Yeah.
pluses to that?
Plus 6, 23. And then I roll 1.
So that is a crit.
Yeah.
So what did you roll for the damage?
Oh. So, I'm rolling for damage now. 5.
Sorry about the
6,
timeouts, guys.
11.
Jeez.
11? Which one were you hitting? This dude? This guy right in front of you?
The guy right in front of me.
Okay, he's gone. He's long gone. You sliced him in half.
Who's gone?
Alright. Sorry about the timeout, guys. I thought I had that turned kind of down, but apparently not. No, there's people who Penny got timed out and Mucky McFly got timed out. And I think it's because I thought I had that turned so it was like really lenient. Apparently not. I apologize. Anyway, so sorry about that, guys. I'm streaming, so you know what happens. And that was Karen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Kobold's turn. So let's see what we got left here. This guy's blind, So he's going to wander over here. He doesn't know where he's going. This one's going to attack Jacob because he's right there.
He can still try to attack.
Let's let him wander over by the sheep. He misses. This one's going to attack the blonde girl. Ooh, I look like a... Oh, that one. He swings, and he hits this dude. Let's see how much damage he does. Stupid kobolds. Ooh, he did 3 points of damage to that one.
Is the blind one attacking another kobold?
No, one of the kobolds in the middle swung and got a 1. So he hit his buddy.
I see. I thought the blind one attacked somebody. I was like, hey, wait a minute.
And this one with the spear is going to pull it out and back off.
What if I say no? You ain't going nowhere.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
My turn? Oh, my. Where's the blind one at?
He's over by the sheep. The dino sheep.
Can I go pick him up?
Yeah. Hey, David. This is Pathfinder. Oh, thanks, Jeremy.
I like that I'm just swinging around wildly hitting nothing and you're carrying everyone now.
Oh, me?
So, what'd you roll for your... Like, I doubt you can get him.
22. Do I pick him up?
Yeah, you pick him up. Maybe.
Squeeze as hard as I can.
Be nice. No hugs. Social distancing. The sheep's taking a nap. I'm done. Okay.
Nobody kill the one I'm holding. He's mine. I know how you guys roll, so I'm just gonna try to shoot him. Yeah, looking at you, Trench.
Trench, it's your turn. You need to stand up first.
Alright, so I'd like to stand up.
Roll to see if you manage to do that. I'm kidding. You just stand up.
Huh?
You just stand up.
Yeah, I don't want to roll a 1 and fall back down. Alright, so the one with the spear who I decided to land on, I'm gonna go after him.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing my axe.
Now, can he move after he stands up? He can't, right?
No, that is his move turn. Or that is his move action.
So you can shoot at him though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, then I shoot at him.
You shot at him. What did you roll?
Alright. 19.
Oh, yeah. Is that a crit?
19.
It on your.
Oh, it says crit is 19 to 20. Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I have
Okay.
it again, right?
Yep.
Alright. 18.
18. That's a crit.
Oh, alright, so here's what happens. Let me do my damage real quick. 1d. So it's 1d8, right? How's this what? I just did 1d8?
Yeah.
Never got a crit before.
And well, you double it, so. But you double whatever you roll.
7.
Plus.
2.
So 9 doubled 18.
18. Yeah.
You just. He's gone.
Now, here's what happens.
Okay, tell me what happens.
I shoot him in the throat,
Oh.
and he falls onto his spear and slides down it like a kabuki warrior. And I laugh. And I laugh.
Okay. All right.
Look at Jeremy.
Do you look at me? How dare you?
Just kidding.
How dare you?
All right. So we got 3 left. Millie. There's one right in front of you.
And the one I'm closest to, I'm going to try to hit them with my scimitar.
Does that work?
I don't see any except for the one that's being carried.
Okay, so you're gonna try.
Oh, there's one like right in front of me, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll hit that one.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Nope, I won't hit it. Let's continue to look at it, I guess.
He looks short.
Well, I rolled a 4, so I'm not hitting him.
Okay.
Looking at him.
Oh, I'm got one. I keep forgetting to wipe these guys off the board. Okay, Jacob. There's one right in front of you too.
I'll smack it.
All right.
17.
Okay. That hits.
5 damage.
That kills it.
Alrighty.
So you got the one in front of Millie and one Jeremy's holding. Karen.
Do not touch the one I'm holding. I want to try something.
Am I up?
Karen's up.
Okay, well, not the one that Jeremy's holding, the other one.
Okay.
That. I move up to it. I can't see where it is.
It's right in front of where I put you.
Okay, so do I need to move to reach it with my sword? I just...
So, oh, you're cutting out. Are you rolling your D? Roll your D20.
I rolled a 17 plus 6, 23.
You hit.
Yeah. And
What was that? 8 damage. He's dead. Yay! So the only one left is the one Jeremy has, and Jeremy's turn. Oh no, it's the kobold's. Wait, it's the kobold's turn. Let's see if he can break loose.
He can try to get out.
Yeah.
He can try to get out of my hands.
He doesn't.
Alright, so for shits and giggles, I am going to roll to hit him with my most empowered kinetic blast. I want to see how much damage I can do.
Okay.
Just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
Is it a single target blast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make it through AOE because I don't feel like killing everybody in the room.
That was my concern.
23 to hit.
It hits. Wait, did you put it down first?
Oh yeah, I put it down. I gotta have 3 hands to do this.
All right.
So, let's see, 6 times 5 plus another 5 plus 3 4s plus 2 1s. 49 plus 25 times 1.5. I did 111 damage.
He's vaporized. There's not even teeth left.
Karen just said I'm having... Okay, just as fair. Karen just messaged everyone that she's having network troubles.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I got dumped off, sorry.
Oh, no worries. I was wondering what was going on.
you missed it. You just missed it.
Was it excellent?
111 damage.
Holy crap.
What level is that character, Jeremy?
14.
14? Okay.
So, I mean, it's not a crazy high level character, but
It's up there.
not a level 1.
You killed all its descendants into the future.
Yeah.
And I can make that an AoE if I wanted to, but I didn't think everybody in the room could survive that. I don't know if I could survive that.
Okay. All right. So you've killed all the kobolds. The sheep is there taking a nap apparently because I can't get him to stand up. What do you want to do?
I want to go pet the sheep.
Okay.
I'm gonna collect all the
Teeth.
fangs.
Okay.
Fangs and claws. No, just claws.
Claws?
Collecting claws.
Okay.
Yeah, put on my necklace.
You remind me of Kyle.
Yeah, doesn't he? Kyle takes heads as trophies. That's my baby boy. He takes heads as trophies. Anyway, so the sheep is over by what looks like, I don't know if you can you guys see that some type of barricade that's been constructed. Looks kind of haphazard and new. Hey, I'm sorry about that, Monkey McFly. I don't know why that happened. Anyway, it looks like they took a lot of stuff and just piled it to block something there, and the sheep is over by that construction.
Can we on the other side of it?
Is there anything on the other side? Is that what you said? Or anyone? What?
Can we sit on the other side of that? Thing?
It looks like there might be an opening to something there.
Because I think we're still missing people.
You are still missing a sheep. You're up to 6, and Greg told you there was 7.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta check those settings. I thought I was good for spam. I'm sorry, guys. So
Can we
I shove
bring
my head in the hole, and I see what I see.
you can't reach the hole as it stands.
Oh, where's the hole at?
It's past this barricade.
How tall is the barricade?
It's probably 5 or 6 feet. You can kind of see through it to see there's an opening in the ground, but it's not.
Can I?
So it's 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Can I jump
Yeah.
over it?
There's not really enough room in between the top of it and the ceiling.
Can I destroy it?
I was gonna ask Jeremy if he can do his thing I just watched him do to that cobalt to a wall.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. That hurts. I gotta take down Bird to do that. I have to take down a lot of Bird to do it.
Okay.
Yes, you can destroy it. It's just made up of wood and like some lumber, or lumber and wood's the same thing. But just odds and ends that they threw together to block it for some reason.
So
It didn't upset me, it upset the bot. I'm sorry. I don't care. I do it myself. Sorry, guys. Yeah, the bot did it automatically. I wouldn't have done that. So I have to check the settings to make sure that you can go like 10 or 20 emotes. Go. I'm sorry. Go. Okay, so what are you doing, Jeremy?
I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna see if anybody else wants to try to break through before I turn it into kindling.
Well, I definitely want to through. I'm wondering if we should bring the 2 sheep we found back before they wander off, and we have to try to find them again.
Should we split up again?
No, God, please.
No. As a group decision, as a group.
I'd like to use Cure Light Wounds on myself,
Okay.
because I am hurting from a spear wound.
Right here. Instead of you burning up a spell.
Oh, okay.
What do I have to do?
Millie's a healer too.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that. Somebody else heal. I gotta take on more burn to heal when I take
Yeah,
on.
the only spell I have is also Cure Light Wounds.
You also have a channel positive energy.
So does
Yeah.
Shaman.
That will heal everybody, but I think we only have 2
Which if you
injured.
you can heal everybody, and the 2 that are injured will just get healed. Or you can use a Cure Light Wounds. Whatever you want to do.
So you're aware, Trench, you can do positive energy burst as well. You can channel positive energy.
Yeah, and there's no enemies around, right?
Correct. But I
Okay.
think you're the only one that's seriously hurt.
Oh. Well, in that case, I'll just use Cure Light Wounds. That's...
I don't think
Or just
anybody
some-
else is gonna hit.
Just you, Jeremy.
Yeah, I don't count.
Okay.
Trust me, I don't count. If you know how much health I have left, even after all this burn, I don't count.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll use Cure Light Wounds, and I'll bring my health back up.
All right.
So what are we gonna do with this party?
Well, we have a sheep tied up outside, and we have a sheep in here. I'm wondering if we should bring the 2 sheep back in case we go down the hole, come back, and then there's no sheep, and we're like, oh no.
So yeah, somebody's gonna come along and try to eat him, and that would be bad.
Yeah. Should we bring the sheep back and then come back here?
Might be a good.
I think that's a good idea.
Whatever we're doing.
Outside.
So is somebody gonna tie a rope around the sheep here and lead him back? You guys all have rope. It's basic equipment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll hold on to the sheep and walk back.
Okay. I don't have any recordings for this, but Greg says, "Thank you so much, adventurers. Oh no, Spot is still missing. Where's my favorite sheep?" And begs you to find his last lost sheep.
Alright, well, let's go see if the sheep's down the hole.
Okay, so you've returned those sheep and you're heading back to the cave, and you're all at this barricade.
Right.
So I've been talking and I didn't realize my microphone was off, and I was wondering why everyone was ignoring me.
Oh, it's because you're just because you're you, Jeremy. That's all.
So I asked, can we sleep? We rest?
I'll tell you right now, if you do, it's not going to have a good ending.
Okay, with the not good ending, that's fine by me.
Won't be fine with Spot and Greg.
Spot and Greg.
Spot's the sheep. Greg's the garlic farmer
I
that
knew
sent
who
you.
Spot was, I didn't know who Greg was.
Greg the garlic farmer.
Oh!
Alan.
What if we go one town over and just bought another sheep and brought... It's a whole lot easier, by the way.
Well, what if we, after we returned the sheep in town, we rested in town and then came back?
Okay, so the house rule here is if you rest for an hour, you can gain back 1 spell and 1d6 hit points. Do you want to do that?
I don't have any spells, so I don't care.
So how does that... How do we make that work with burn? Because my burn only goes away with resting. Do I get 1 burn taken away?
Sure.
Okay.
However you think it'll work. Alright. So are you guys all got back whatever you're gonna get back? So the Cure Light Wounds is back, Trench. And I don't know that anybody else cast anything, right? Everybody else was doing melee in one way or another, or range.
I casted Speak to Animals too.
Okay, so you could get that back, or you get your Cure Light Wounds, whichever you prefer.
I kind of want my Talk to Animals back.
Okay, you have it back. Are you gonna ask the sheep what's going on again? You gonna ask the sheep what's going on again?
No, I don't want to touch that damn sheep. Waste the spell. It's not how I thought it was gonna go.
All right. Okay. So You're back in the cavern. I'm assuming you're going back into the cavern or the cave. Is that correct?
Yep.
And you're at the barricade. Some of the barricade has been pulled down at this point.
Oh.
Okay.
It's now only about, in one spot it's only about 4 feet high.
Alright, well, let's look for footprints.
What was that?
So let's look for footprints to see if anything was coming in or out of it.
You see some major hoof prints. And you hear, yeah, you hear bah, bah.
Were the hoof prints going towards the hole or coming away from the hole? It looked like.
They're kind of both.
Okay. Can we hear Bob?
Yeah.
Is it coming from the hole or is it coming from somewhere else? Do we know?
It sounds like it's coming from the hole.
Okay. That dang hole.
Well, there's a bad guy down there who's trying to either eat the sheep or sacrifice it.
It is.
Hey, buddy.
Alright, guys, are we going down the hole?
You still aren't close enough to the hole to go down it. You still have a 6 to 4 feet barricade in front of you. 4 feet in some spots, 6 in others.
Like down with their hands.
You can just pull it down with your hands, yeah. It'll take you a few minutes, but that's doable. Okay. So the barricade's down. What are you gonna do?
Well, I have low light vision. Can I look down and see if I see anything in the hole?
You see that it's really not a hole. It's more of a ramp kind of thing. So you can, there's a path down. It's not a drop necessarily.
Okay. Well, we would be silly not to go down there. We'll be silly to go down there, but
What's the difference between low light vision and dark vision?
Dark vision you can see in any light. Low light you have to have some type of illumination. Doesn't have to be strong, but it has to be some type of illumination.
Gotcha.
Alright, well, I don't want to go first, but someone should get in the hole.
I'll go first. I got dark vision.
well, is Jeremy back yet? He said he was going to be right back.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Well, maybe we should wait. Maybe somebody with stealth should go down there first.
Oh,
Or
morning star dude.
Okay.
Either that or somebody that could fly down there and take a look around and report back. One of the two. Just
Well, I stealth down with a 27. How's that work?
you get down there, no problem.
Can I send my familiar with him in case he has an issue and can't get back to us?
Sure. You see, Jacob, you see a path that leads off. Let me. Okay, so imagine that actually works as a path. Maybe like that. I don't know. There. Okay. There we go. Now, if you guys can't see that, Okay. So, let's see. That's Jeremy or Jacob. You guys are up at the top yet. So you see a path that goes on a little ways, and you see a dim light in the distance. Okay.
Okay.
So, you gonna continue on?
I call back to let them know there's nothing immediate.
Okay. With the calling, with calling back, you hear something stir in the distance ahead of you.
So much for stealth.
So, what do you want to do?
Attack.
Okay, you don't know what you're facing yet. Do you want to move up? Still, you're still stealth. Do you want to just move up?
Yeah, I'll move up to see what it was.
Okay.
Is he stealth? He hollered to us?
He could send the bird back, maybe, or the dinosaur, whatever it is, the flying thing.
If we have my familiars close enough to me, I can actually channel, so I might be able to hear everything. That's what my thing says.
Okay. You see the sheep ahead. Jacob? Is Jeremy back?
Alright. Well, I checked to see if there's anything around the sheep then.
You see a minotaur.
Alrighty.
And past the minotaur, you can see what looks like natural light coming through a hole.
I tried telling the familiar to get everyone over here.
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys all going down there?
Yep.
Really know who
Yeah.
told us on, so I guess
Yeah.
we're going.
Yeah, so I relay this to the team. We gotta go over there. He's gonna need some help.
You didn't tell us to come.
I know, but my
Your familiar saw
familiar
it?
can, yeah, my familiar can see too.
Okay, good.
I just got an ad.
Oh, on my channel? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so is Jeremy back?
Jeremy!
Are you muted and you don't know it?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. So, looking at this minotaur, it doesn't look the most pristine, let's say. It looks like it's been through some battles. It's missing one horn, and it's actually at the fire, and it's looks like it's cutting up some vegetables and stuff. He's got a carving knife in his hand. All right. Minotaurs usually carry great axes, and you do see a great axe over by the sheep.
Ooh. I think to myself, Jacob should really sneak in there and take that great axe.
Oh, thanks, Karen.
That'll solve the ad problem.
It does. I hate ads.
Hey, buddy.
All right. So Why don't you guys discuss amongst yourselves while you're waiting for Jeremy to come back?
Yeah.
Well, I like the idea of someone trying to sneak in and take the great axe.
I like that
Yes, I tried
too.
to do that.
That would take away his main weapon. He still has the knife, but I feel like the great axe would do a lot more damage.
Well,
I guess I tried to sneak in and take it.
Okay.
So stealth and sleight of hand?
Yeah, I guess.
So the stealth was 25.
Okay, so he doesn't see you. Do you get it?
And the sleight of hand was 28.
Wow.
So you managed to grab it.
Alright. I walk back. Stealth.
Okay. What are you gonna do with the great axe?
Bury the hatchet.
Alright. Maybe just take it up to the other side or something. I
guess, yeah.
Away
Keep
from
it
you.
away from him.
Yeah.
you can give it to me. I already have one. Could use a better one.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
But yeah, it's kind of ironic, smack him with his own weapon. If it comes to that now, I kind of feel like it will.
Well, I don't know if you'd be able to handle a great axe from a minotaur.
It is pretty big.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, large weapons you can use as a medium character, but the negatives for using an oversized weapon make it so it's not worthwhile.
Bury the hatchet.
Daddy, that's an upside down.
Okay.
Hey, Jacob, are you table?
Yes.
So you want the cat folk person? You're another cat? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you play him again, tell me up front. I'll put another cat. I have one more cat person.
Okay.
It's a girl though.
This was just for today anyways. So.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I figured, yeah, it would be stealthy, right?
Yeah, that's why. Actually, that's the one. Karen is playing as Lily. So, oh, you weren't here when I was playing Lily. She was a rogue. She was a night shade, night whisperer, whatever it was. Anyway, so we've gotten the great axe away from him, a minotaur, Jeremy, and it's now at the other end of the tunnel, so he's not likely to be able to get it. He's gonna have to kill you guys to get it. He's carrying a fillet knife, and he's working on preparing the sheep. He hasn't killed the sheep yet, though.
So, where is my... There he is. Are we in combat?
Nope, not yet. He doesn't know you're there yet.
Okay. As a group, what do we want to do? Do we want to try to kill him?
He's
I have a feeling we're going to have to get the sheep.
He's an older minotaur. He's missing one horn. He's seen many moons. So he's just hanging out down here.
I'm gonna try to stealth up behind him.
Okay.
What was that? What would that be? 19.
He senses you.
Well, I don't know that.
No.
So I'm still trying to stealth up behind him.
Let's roll for initiative.
Huh. I never took all my points off of that short rest. I got seriously distracted.
It's okay. Jeremy, what'd you roll? Or, go
I
ahead.
don't know what my roll is. I'm looking.
Okay, Karen, what'd you roll?
10.
Is that plus your initiative bonus?
Oh, sorry. 13.
13. Jacob.
Hey, your roll makes me feel better.
You asked for mine.
Yeah.
25.
Millie.
18 total.
Trench.
21 total.
Jeremy.
21.
What's your dex modifier, Trench and Jeremy?
The
Dex
is full.
modifier plus 5.
Dex 2 plus 2.
So Jeremy's first, or Jacob's first. Then Jeremy, then Trench. Millie, what's your dex modifier?
My dex? It says +2/+3.
Okay.
Hi, Dad.
Alrighty. So the order is Jacob, Jeremy, Trench, Millie, the Minotaur, and Karen. Sheep doesn't get a turn.
Daddy,
No.
show the police car.
Yeah, show the police car. I want to see the police car.
Sorry, my son is he's having a blast over here.
Well, that's good.
Don't try.
It's all good. All right. So Jeremy is back here, having alerted him, and we start. Jacob.
Well, I would be probably.
Still get Goshen Milk.
Well, you moved behind him. You said you moved behind him.
Oh yeah, he just caught me.
Yeah. So he doesn't react yet until his turn, right? Okay, Jacob.
Sure.
Yeesh.
What are you doing?
I guess I try to stealthily go up to the other behind of him.
Roll your stealth check. You fall.
Does a 28 work?
Yep, you get there safely. That's more than 30 feet, though.
I guess I'll have to wait then to attack.
Okay. Trench. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Jeremy, go ahead. Sorry. I'm skipping you, bud.
I'm going. So how tall is this Minotaur?
That's about 8 feet.
So how tall am I? I'm pretty darn short.
You're a dwarf, you said.
I'm a dwarf. I am 4 foot. If I am half his height, my head is probably in line with his ass. So I'm gonna poke him in the ass to get his attention, and then when he turns around, I'm gonna trip him.
Okay.
Let's go. Stay with fire here.
I don't have a CMD.
CMD is come up
21. 21. So what did you roll?
28.
Alright, so you trip him.
A 4 foot. You ought to feel pretty ashamed of yourself there, little Minotaur.
He
big
just
Minotaur.
tripped over you.
Just tripped you. Dog pile. Everybody come on. Alright, I have my turn.
Alright, Trench.
Hi, Daddy.
Yeah, but Does the Minotaur know where I'm at?
No.
I would like to send my familiar in to detect anybody else in there.
You see a sheep and a minotaur, and that's it.
Okay. And I will stay where I'm at and just ready my bow.
Right now, you do not have line of sight with him. Is that where you want to be?
I will. I'd like to get a line of sight and hopefully also stay out of his sight.
How's that?
Meaning stay out of undetected. So
How's that?
that's good.
Millie.
I'm going to go into the room that he's in, but I'm pretty far back, so I don't think I can get all the way to him.
Maybe like right there.
I can't see on the screen where I am. There, yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And I guess I'll shoot him with my light crossbow.
Okay.
A 6.
Okay. All right. That does not hit, obviously. No worries. Minotaur's turn. Minotaur's turn. It's gonna stand up, facing Jeremy.
Get the toys. Now.
And that's his movement, so he can attack.
You gotta get the toys. He's gonna make a police car. He's gonna make a police car.
Guys.
I look up at the Minotaur and I go,
Does a natural 20?
never mind.
Let's see if he confirms. He confirms.
How does he confirm? What did he roll?
Another 20.
Oh, no, that's actually a double crit.
Let's see how many hits he gets.
What?
See how many hit points he gets. That's 4, 8, 14, 22 points of damage. And I'm kidding. He didn't hit. But the first one.
I'm going to give myself that 42 points of damage. Just to say I got hit.
No, hang on. That was with the dagger. He didn't hit. Let me try the gore.
I'm still taking that 42 points of damage you said. I added it up.
Hang on, 18. He rolled a 18. Let me see. Oh, 29. Does that hit?
No.
Okay.
So, cleric. I don't remember who's playing the cleric. Can you heal 42 points of damage?
Jeremy, you didn't get hit. He has a slicing knife. His great axe has been stolen, although he didn't have it anyway because he was prepping that sheep.
Also, I'm a very low level cleric. You're asking for a lot right now.
Well, come on, get with the program here.
No pressure, no pressure. He's kidding. He's probably how many hit points do you actually have?
How many do I actually have?
Yeah.
206.
Yeah, don't worry about him. He's a
And
level.
every point of damage,
He's
or
a level
every point of
14.
burn I take on takes away 20 points of damage. No, 14 points of damage. Or health.
He's playing a high level character, so you guys aren't going to die. It's the only reason. So.
And this is the reason I've mostly been tripping and sealing and grappling and other things.
So you guys are doing the damage, not him.
I'm just being a pain in the ass.
Yeah. So anyway, so that was the Minotaur. Karen, you're up.
Do I Or can I move to where I have line of sight?
Yep. You can go right up here and get line of sight.
Okay, I've got serious lag, so I'll wait until I see where you've moved him. But anyway, I'm going to shoot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
So I'll roll 18 plus 2, so that's 20. So does that hit?
Let's go to that page. Yes, that hits.
And 8 plus 12.
12 points? Okay. Cool. He's not a kobold. He doesn't die. Not for just 12 points. All right. What?
Does he notice he's been hit?
Oh, yeah, he notices. He definitely notices. Jacob.
I check to make sure I'm still stealth.
If you're worried that the Minotaur doesn't know we're here, I'm pretty confident he knows after dwarf is poked him in the ass.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm
wondered
trying
if it like
I'd
bounced
like
off
to do
of
a
it.
sneak attack.
He doesn't know Jacob's there. Well, what was your last stealth roll?
It was, what was it, 29?
Okay, good enough.
Alright, I try to attack stealthily.
Are you going to sneak around the back of him?
Yeah. Attack from behind.
Okay.
Alright, so I have to look for that again. Alright, so does a 18 hit?
It does.
Alright. A d8 plus a d6 plus 1. So 8 damage.
Okay. All right. Jeremy.
So what does he have for a weapon?
He has a dagger and his horn.
I can't steal his horn.
Lop it off.
I'm trying to decide on what I want to do here. Does he know you're there, Jacob?
He does now.
Well, I just attacked him.
Oh, all right. I didn't know if you backed off and tried to go stealth again. So, I think what I am going to do is jump on him and grapple him. Crazy. We're not a 4-foot dwarf's going to grapple an 8-foot Minotaur, but man, it can at least just grab a hold of him and hold on. No, I'm not. I rolled a 12 against the C&D.
You do not. You fall flat at his face. No, you don't fall, but you just ooh. You just kind of bounce off his chest.
Okay, that's my turn. I rolled a 1.
Oh, you do fall. You do fall.
I fall.
All right, Trench.
Alright. I would like to. Yeah, I think I'll just shoot him this time.
Okay.
What is it? 13 plus 2. 15.
That hits.
Sweet. 4 plus 2, 6.
Okay. Alrighty. Millie.
I'm going to try again to hit him with my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh, yay! 17 plus 3, so 20.
You do hit.
Four damage.
Okay. Guys are whittling him down. He's not looking too good. Minotaur. Minotaur's gonna turn and attack Jacob.
He tried to attack me, flat-footed.
But Jacob, like, hurt him.
Oh. Good job, Jacob.
Okay. 15?
Misses.
Alright. I think the gore... Oh, gore is more. 17.
Still misses.
Okay. Alright. Karen.
Shoot that with my bow again.
Okay.
14 plus 16.
14 plus what?
So 16 total.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Alright. 7 plus 4, 11.
Okay, ouch. That was a good one. Alright. Jacob.
Alright. I'm gonna attack again.
Okay.
Say 17 hit.
17 does hit.
Alrighty. Seven damage.
That kills him. He dies.
Poor old guy.
What do you
I
want
harvest the last horn.
to... Okay.
Oh, you son of a bitch. You earned it.
Okay. So, are you guys gonna look around for stuff, or what are you doing?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you said when we first came in, you said there was light behind him,
Yes.
like daylight.
Yes.
So is that another way out of the cave?
There is, but it's there's like a gate across it, and it appears to be locked.
Ah, so we need to find the key. Luke!
Search the Minotaur to see if the key's on him.
You find a key on him. There's a key on him.
Huh?
There is a key on him.
Oh. Well then, unlock the door.
There you go. All right. You also find 28 gold, some kobold teeth. Over in the corner, you find a short spear that looks like it might have been kobolds, and some carrots and some potatoes over by the fire, and of course you have the sheep and some garlic. There's some garlic there too.
Garlic.
Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Take the sheep back home.
Take the sheep back to Greg.
I'm taking that gold if no one else is taking it. Just walking away.
Normally
Well,
you split it between y'all.
We can share it.
Okay. Don't think I had. So you take it back to Greg. Oh, thank you, adventurers. Thanks for returning the spot. He rewards you each with 2 silver coins. Gotta work for Bear Doom. He's got the money. So that is the end of that.